Hello, Star Citizens. Finally, another episode of Star Citizen is Amazing. This is 3.1 PTU. We're, I think, 2 or 3 days into it. And we just got the Reclaimer. Well, the reason I haven't actually been putting out any Star Citizen is Amazing videos for several many months, a long damn time, I have had all kinds of audio issues, and I'm an idiot. I am no good at technical stuff. I suck at audio especially, so apparently my microphone was not fully plugged in. Yeah. Tried everything else, and then I tried unplugging and replugging it. Apparently I wasn't trying very hard. So anyway, now I at least have my microphone working, but I do not have in-game sounds. And the sounds of the Reclaimer are pretty badass. So some of the bugs we've got, the HUDs are not working, so we have no actual controls there on those screens in front of us, and there's a bunch of them. Don't have a lot of visibility, but hell, this is not a high visibility kind of ship. This is a massive, massive industrial reclaiming ship. This ship is designed to eat other ships and tear them into little tiny pieces. I'm trying to find sunward side around here. Oh, there's a sun over there. Let's face that way so we can get some good light. There we go. Whoa, and we've got a terraforming laser in front of us. So this ship is about 160 meters long, I don't know, like 50 meters tall. It is freaking huge. Do you see that little bubble in the front? That's the cockpit. And I can zoom in here eventually, sort of, kind of. That's me, right down there. Very, very small. So right there in front, we've got the claw. That is what reaches out and grabs other ships and tears them in little pieces. Somehow, we're not exactly sure how this works. I guess it tears them up and then feeds them into something underneath the body there. Got some big floodlights. Don't know how those turn on. Looks like right there above the claw are the two tractor beams. And then we've got a remote turret on both sides. Some other stuff up here. A big man turret up in the top. Let's see if I can pull it back out here a little bit. Another remote turret down there in the bottom. Another remote turret up here in the top. Oh, that's a nice view. Good lighting there. And then initially, I missed two more remote turrets back here in the back. So those are actually controlled from a couple of stations behind the cockpit. So there's the two up here in front are actually controlled by two operators. And then there's another two operating stations. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turrets that are controlled by up to 4 operators, plus a man turret up on top. And one of the coolest things about the ship is the landing animations. these gigantic thrusters actually rotate, and then the landing pads come out from underneath them. Those gigantic monster hydraulic arms extend out, and this thing is just freaking huge. One of the bugs right now, the actual thruster fire stays up there. We'll have to go report that on the issue council. Gotta do this again. Look at all those animations. I mean, that is just incredible. CIG delivered the biggest spaceship we've ever had since the Kickstarter over 5 years ago. They're building out. We've had the Starfarer and the Caterpillar, which are around 100, 110 meters. This is like 160 meters, I think. It's massive, massive monstrosity of a ship. I love these animations. They're just so cool. Love that kind of stuff. So this is sitting in the pilot's cockpit. You can see a little bit down below you. That is the claw operator right over there. Some more controls all around. Power off. Open exterior. And I don't know where the exit seat animation is, but we'll just do an Alt F. Step out of there. So interestingly, this arm here on this big hydraulic control actually lowers all of the HUDs and everything down in front of you when you sit out here in this pretty cool glass cockpit. A lot of struts. Not a huge fan of struts, but it's okay. It's industrial. So moving back behind the cockpit area, this is one of the remote turret operators. Another remote turret operator. If you recall, right outside there are the two remote turrets. And then we come back here, open this door, and this has 4 more stations. So this is a scanning station, which probably also operates the tractor beams. Remote turret here. Nice big screen up top. This is another scanning station. Oh. And another remote turret. So you've got a nice big screen up here. So that's going to be kind of like a video game right there. I'm not sure what kind of displays they're going to have. Probably like radar, maybe some power, maybe an actual screen. I don't know. It should be interesting. So there's some component closets back here. Big component cabin there. Amazing detail here on all this ductwork. A lot of ductwork. Leading up there, some light, a lot of fog. CIG does fog very well. This is an emergency ladder. One thing they've really done a much better job on this gigantic ship is labeling. Mind your step. And this is the big reclaiming area. So those gigantic grinders are going to just chew up anything into little tiny bits and pieces and feed those back into the storage area in the back. So cockpit up there. Right behind the cockpit is the grinding area. Over here is... what is this? Oh, this is exterior access. So you actually go in there and that will let you get out of the ship. I did that earlier and couldn't figure out how to get back in. So this emergency ladder leads up. And then we also have this larger access elevator back here. We'll call the lift. Call the elevator there. Here it comes. So then we're going to go up above and over the reclaiming area down there. So this area is above the reclaiming area. Interesting. So we have a room here. This actually leads up to the man turret up at the top, which is not currently accessible. But is another cool little room up here. CIG really has these stair animations down pretty well now. I remember when the Starfire first launched, stairs would kill you. You would literally get on the stair and they would just die. So this appears to be the drone room. So interestingly, this is right above, or I don't know how many levels above the grinding area this is, but this is where the drones are going to be stored. 1, 2, 3, 4 drones, and then this is the drone deployment arm. So I assume that that is going to go up through that door and launch out the top of the ship. And that's the drone operator area. Over here, I've got 2 drone operators for 4 drones. And that's in its own little room. And then up here, oh, this is super cool. So that is the gravity generator. Very awesome animations and graphics there for that. And then this is the very long emergency stair down back to the area behind the cockpit. So then this runs up front. We have escape pods here, which is quite a ways from the front crew area, but just run fast, real fast. So we have some escape pods here. We have another room over here, which looks to be like computer components, the main computer for the ship. Possibly life support. Shows airlock companion and oxygen mixture monitor, oxygen levels, safety threshold, CLNA, MG, during mixture sampling, error. So none of this is actually working yet, but we're assuming that somewhere down the road that's all going to really be working and actually monitoring oxygen pressure, mixture, safety levels. This is another control panel. Oh shit, yeah. Okay, so there's your grinders down there. We're walking over those grinders. I don't think they're actually there. I think we're missing some pieces in the animations. That's okay. It's the public test universe. It's not even regular alpha, which is still just really testing. This is the post-evocati pre-live release 3.1. Here's our coffee machine. Milk, beans, drinking water, coffee. So maybe that makes cappuccino since it has milk. Coffee, miscellaneous. Food storage, snacks, dinner, microwave. So eventually all of these cabinets are going to open. Drawers, keep all stuff in there. Here's our mess area. Another monitor over there. docking collar over here. So there's your top level docking collar, not operational. They say that docking collars are quite a ways out. They currently don't know how they're going to make them work, but they will figure it out because we have faith in CIG because they are geniuses. Captain's quarters. So the captain has a chair, desk, a lot of storage, cabin area, displays, and a window. See, one of the other beautiful things about Star Citizen is that you can actually look out windows, you can look in windows, they're real windows. It's all the same universe. It's all real. Or as real as a super immersive high fidelity video game is. So you can actually open these closets for some storage, some other component stuff. So this is our little bunk area. Feels a little smaller than the Starfarer. One of the things about the whole Reclaimer, because of the way that they made it, it's all industrial, working, blue collar. It's pretty freaking dirty. And a lot of us would not keep a dirty spaceship. But hey, some grease monkeys would. You got a toilet, shower, sink, all that kind of good stuff. Toilet paper, first aid. And a mirror. I can't be seen. Ah, I'm a vampire. I knew that gal had some sharp teeth. And then over here, crew quarters. A lot of fog going on. Lighting's not really working, not at all right now. I'm sure there's a lot more lights that can be turned on. So we have another window off this side. There's those thruster landing gear out there, 4 bunks. They have some lockers, more monitors, more lockers over here. Here's the crew facilities, a couple of sinks, shower, sunblast, body and hair wash. And Dare Forge body and hair wash. I don't use the same wash for my body as my hair, but hey, it's like the 27th century, so maybe they do. And Dare Axle. Little play on axe, I think. Toilet. And toilet. So they put the lid down. So there's our crew quarters up here above the grinder area, or even further behind the grinder area. So go down this hall way into the back. We have an airlock. And look at those freaking spacesuits. Those are badass looking spacesuits. I want that. I want that. So there's 4 spacesuits. We have a nice airlock. I like the way those doors close. Reminds me of the Star Wars doors. That kind of fast and emphatic airlock closing. I'm going to go out the other side. Because we have 2 airlocks, actually. And we have a subdeck. We're going to go down these stairs. Hands were a little bit off there, but still early days. Early days. Even though we've been in development for 5 years, still early days. Really is. So we have two ladders. You can move sideways around the ladder because if you move forward, it'll grab a ladder. I saw this earlier. This lighting just like blew me away. Got this light fixture with these bars over it casting these shadows. And these are all real shadow raycasts. this dust floating in the air just looks so real. It's crazy. Crazy, man. And these guys, they're just doing amazing, amazing work here. So we have some more component access over here. And this is where Scotty hangs out. This is engineering. So we have an engineering terminal here. These are the antimatter generators. Look at that. Something doesn't look right. We got some fire shooting out over here. Electricity flying everywhere. Sparks. Probably may not supposed to be like that. So we also have fire coming out of this ductwork back here. That doesn't look right. I don't think that should be happening all the time. That might be a bug. That's probably a damage state. But yeah, that's cool. Very cool. So we're going to go back up our stairs. Ladder, that is. I mean, there's so many decks and levels and doors. And how do I open this door? Call elevator. Big elevator in here. Couple of guys were wondering whether you could fit an Ursa in this thing. You might. Definitely a cyclone. Definitely a cyclone. Not sure about an Ursa. What did I just click? Crap, I don't even know where I was. Oh, there we go. Let's go all the way to the top. We're going to go to the salvage balcony first. Look how many decks we've got. Salvage balcony, habitation deck, salvage processing, salvage hold, cargo hold, and then exit to surface. So that would actually take you down to the surface of a planet. Whoa. That's not ideal. Blood loss. Okay, I'm going to die. That didn't work out so well. While we're down here, take a look. So that's the bottom elevator. I died. Okay, let me respawn here in a couple of seconds. Yeah, I was actually using that pretty well earlier without falling through. I have heard several people have been falling through that elevator. It's one of the problems with having physics grids. So you have physics grids within physics grids within physics grids. So you have a physics grid for the ship. You have a physics grid for the moon or planet or space station that you may land on. We'll take the ladder this time. Where's the ladder? It's dark in here. That's the door which went somewhere. Here's the ladder. This is a long ladder. You took the elevator first time. Just look at all the detail. I mean, I don't know how long they've been building this ship and how many artists they had on here. Yeah, there's the gravity generator. And just all of this incredible detail. Detail on top of detail. It's just mind-blowing how cool all this stuff is. All these animations, the inner thought to look at things, and then it tells you what you can and can't do to interact with them. Call elevator. Hopefully we don't fall through this time. Try not to screw anything up. Salvage balcony. It's not... Oop, I clicked that and it went away. Another bug. We're going to go to the salvage balcony. All up to the top. So we have a door, salvage. What's up there? Why does that look like a door, but isn't? Okay, we made it without dying. So this is the salvage area. So when things are chewed up in the grinders, they get dumped back here. I guess I don't know if they get dumped into some kind of pods or something, or if it just fills up this whole area. And those kind of look like mag plates. And then you got these hoist chains. Look at all this equipment. Very industrial. Very industrial. And then you got some, I think that's like a dump door back there. That's all actually the size of a spaceship hangar back here. If they could open the rear door, it could actually be a place you could park a spaceship. A 300 series would fit in there pretty easy. So that is the salvage balcony. Habitation deck is where we came from. We're going to go down to salvage processing, which is I think the floor of that deck that we were on. That's the habitation deck there, and we're down 2 levels. And again, the lighting, need a little help here. Yeah, those are mag plates. So maybe it'll fill up cargo containers back here. These big old struts. Ductwork. I mean, this thing is just so cool, so big. Yeah, so this is like a big hydraulic actuator. The back of this thing opens up. It's got to. I don't think the animations are in at the moment. I don't know how that's controlled, but that's going to be a thing. It's going to be pretty cool. All right, so back to our elevator. And for scale, check me out here. Do this again. What the hell is that team thing up there? That's silly. Salvage hold. So that's salvage processing. Okay. That's interesting. So maybe that deck up there is actually meant to do something else. So we've got more mag plates down here. This is the salvage hold underneath the above deck. And then here's, whoa, don't fall in. Fall in, won't be able to get out. But that's that big dump door for cargo. So I don't know if that's an elevator lift. That might be an elevator lift door. I don't know. Look how big this ship is. And each one of these floors just goes on and on and on. So that's salvage processing. That's the cargo hold. Wait, that's a salvage hold. Oh, cargo hold. So another level down. Look at this freaking massive ship. Look how many levels. It's like a skyscraper sized. So this is actual cargo. So this is like dry cargo containers. So I guess crates actually have to be loaded through this elevator. It's the only access. Cargo room. Is that an access? It can't be another access door. I don't know. But it's yet another big freaking room. I like these. Oh, check that out. So that's on a rail. So that moves sideways along that. That picks up crates. Oh, okay. And then does that... Okay, so that moves across there. Oh, yep. Those are rails. Yeah, so that can move down those rails to move cargo crates. That's going to be so cool. I don't know, little silly stuff like that just gets me all excited. Nerding out. Totally nerding out here on a cargo crate crane in a cargo bay. Yeah. Totally nerding out over that. Okay, so exit to surface, cargo hold, salvage hold. So if we wanted to, this would actually drop us down to the surface of planet or moon. So this would drop down, you load it up with some cargo, you bring it up to here, and then you can move your cargo inside the cargo hold over there or up to your salvage levels. Or just up to your habitation level. Look how high that is. Look at that shit up there. What, like 4 stories high? This elevator is amazing. All right, let's go up there to the habitation deck. And we're going to go out that airlock we saw earlier. Dark in here. Walls go down to create a little bridge. They think of everything. And these CIG guys are just freaking geniuses. Chris Roberts, Tony Zurovic, and all the other guys. We got supplies. We got first aid kit. Oh. Close the airlock behind us. Help! Let me out! So many science fiction movies of people... Ah, shit. People trapped in airlocks. I just spaced myself. Small bug there. So the airlocks will kill you. The elevator may kill you. The airlocks may kill you. It's a haunted ship. It's one of those space horror sci-fi movies. It's got the look of it too, doesn't it? And it's creepy looking. It's so Aliens, Nostromo, everybody relates that all the time. Let's take the elevator. Somebody pointed an arrow. That's hilarious. And these guys are funny. Warning. Ascend. Another arrow. Okay, we're gonna run back to the airlock. I love that I don't get lost in this ship. Starfarer I still get lost in. I still totally get lost in the Starfarer. It is not laid out well for actual usability, and there's no signage. Whereas here there is. That looks like blood. Also, scary ambiance. Open the exterior door. Check this out. We're going out, buddy. Stepping into space. Oop, little glitch there. So there is the airlock. There's the body of the ship. Thrusters. Look at the size of this thing. It is so freaking huge. Now, check out these turrets. The size of my little body in this gigantic monster of a ship. What room is this? That is the crew quarters. Look, you can see inside. The lighting, the glass. It's all so damn realistic. The size of these freaking landing gear struts. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. These struts are bigger than some spaceships. And the level of detail. Just all this old, worn metal. Down through these struts here. Look at that. Things are massively crazy. We're underneath the claw. We're on the side now. There's the cockpit. Am I turned sideways? Where the... Oh, now I'm upside down. In space, there is no up or down. That claw down there. The clamp. Bender. And robot chokes. Futurama. Look at this thing. Look how far it goes. It just goes and goes, goes, goes. And the turret up there. I think there's your docking collar. Over here. Maintenance. I think one of these doors over here is probably for the drones. That one. Drone. Where it says drone. Ha! And that's where the drones launch. What size is this man turret up here? His guns are bigger than I am. Look at that. Is that a size 6 or 7? M7A? I don't know, 5, size 5 or 6 or something. Yeah. Big. Very, very large. How about not make anybody dizzy? Look at that mother. She is a beautifully ugly, massive monster, amazing spaceship. Now I don't own one, just getting to test it here in the PTU. I don't actually plan on doing any reclaiming, but I can admire an incredible dream come true. A monster, immersive spaceship. Incredible fidelity, detail, just everything. Just mind-blowing. We get to fly around in the spaceship, get in, get out, take it, go land on a planet, space station. See if we can get in here without it killing us. Close the lock, open the door, close that lock, open that door. It's a lot of doors. We're going to run up to the front. Another window there in the mess deck. Down here, checking that out again. I don't know if this is like the core system data retrieval will actually run the reclaiming grinders or whatnot. Descend. Something about elevators. Big elevators in spaceships is freaking cool. Like Star Trek. I always remember Captain Kirk and Spock and Bones riding the elevator from deck to the bridge. Let's fly this sucker a little bit. Just kind of move it around a little bit. Moves a lot faster than I would think. It probably hasn't really been balanced very well. Because this sucker is huge. I gotta operate these again. That's just badass. God, it's so big. We've been waiting so long to see this in the universe. It is amazing. And this, my friends, is yet another reason why Star Citizen is amazing. Now we're just in free flight right now, but in the universe we can actually go and land on moons. We've got 4 moons: Selen, Daymar, Yella, and Delamar. You can actually fly down and land on them. And later this year we're going to actually be able to fly down and land on planets. Like that one down there. We're going to take our spaceship, fly down through clouds, and land on a planet. Get out, walk around, go to a building, have a beer with your friends, throw an in-game bar citizen. Just freaking amazing. So amazing. I may be slightly obsessed. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll have some more Star Citizen is Amazing videos real soon, now that I've got some audio working again, and hopefully I can get my in-game sounds working. And they won't be this long, but that was a lot of ship to wander around. Thanks, everybody, and we'll see you around the verse.